This video is brought to you guys by Electric Jukebox. There's an awesome video link below that shows off exactly what this thing is capable of, so go ahead and check that out below. With that said, let's start this review. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today's video is brought to you guys by Fonemonitor. So as you guys can see, it's an interesting way to monitor maybe, I don't know, your kids' phones or something of that sorts. And basically it allows you to see all the information on their iOS or Android device all in one spot in a really clean UI. So of course, as you guys can see, setup is also really simple, and overall people have pretty solid opinions on this. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys how the setup process works. First of all, just make an account. As you guys can see, I actually have the iPad set up. How to set it up, I'll show you guys in just a second. But all in all, there's the dashboard, calls, messages, and a variety of other things we're going to go through in just a second. It only took a few minutes to set up. So in terms of setting this up, all you do is go on Fonemonitor on, of course, your iPad or Android device, or maybe iPhone or whatever iOS device you're dealing with. Currently, I'm working with an iPad, and as you guys can see, all you have to do is sign in, and after that, it will bring you directly to a page where you actually give the person a name, set their age, and of course, set whether they have an Android device or an Apple device. On Android, you do need to go and, select unknown sources, download an application, and go through a few hassle because Google security. But on iOS, all you have to do is actually sign into iCloud, and just like that, all the data will be synced directly into this application without you ever having to install an application or mess around with your iOS device. It is really straightforward and really simple. Alright, so here's an example of what your dashboard would maybe look like. So as you guys can see, this would be an iPhone 7 with, of course, iOS 6 on it. And as you can see, the first thing it shows is the 5 most calling contacts. So of course, Tony here, we got Maria, unknown. If there's too many unknowns, you might want to worry. Then of course, there are messages that you can see, and of course, the top 5 people that are sending and of course, receiving messages for this person. There are also calls, so you can actually go and individually check out all the different calls that are going on that phone, how long each call was, and of course the exact date and time that call went. Now you can also check who is calling, and of course you can check whether this was incoming or outgoing. Next off, we got ourselves messages, which is pretty awesome, so you can actually read the individual messages. This can be really helpful, but also guys, keep in mind the legality of this and who you choose to use this on. Next off, of course, we got ourselves all the individual dates when these messages were sent, and you can actually scroll through. So here we got, did you go to church yesterday? I did. There were lots of people there, and it shows the exact text all over the cloud. How insane is that? You can also check out WhatsApp. So this is what WhatsApp would look like. So maybe we got Rainer over here. Do you know how to show, hide, and resize desktop icons? You can check the times on those, and of course, who was sending what. Now it gets even more interesting. You can actually check out the browsing history of this person. So you can actually check out every single individual website that was accessed. So here we got sign in on Google, we have YouTube going on, we have Spicy over here, and we can also check out like how many times this particular person visited that website, at what times. We have 9:45 a.m. right here, and whether it is in their bookmarks or not. So it shows everything you can possibly want to know. What gets even better is, instead of just seeing messages in WhatsApp, you can actually check out these individual contacts as well, in case there's someone in there that, is maybe freaking you out a little bit. And of course, if you need to contact them, maybe you want to contact George W. Bush over here, whose name is spelled wrong, go ahead and do so. You can check out their email, you can check out their address, and so on and so forth. There's also calendars. If you want to check out what the person or where the person will be going sooner or later, you can always go and check that out, and I'll show you the exact times of start and finish. There's also reminders, so if you want to keep an eye on whether your kid is completing that essay and whose birthday is when, you can also go and do that. It also shows you the priority they set it to, so it gives you a pretty absurd amount of information, and all of this is synced directly over iCloud. There's also notes. You can check out individual notes. Here's some like learn the development of computer something, solve many problems. You can also check out what applications are on there. So here are all the different apps that are on this particular device, and there's everything from Chrome to Google's Duo to, of course, OneNote. It seems like a pretty normal amount of apps. There's also app photos. So as you can see, you can go through every single one of these person's pictures, and of course, maybe even go and mess around or download them. There's also options to play them in like a slideshow. And finally, there are app videos, so you can go through the pictures, messages, text, WhatsApp. The real question is, what can't you go through? And the coolest thing is you could technically use this for yourself as well. You can technically use this as like a way to access all the different stuff on your device without having to have your device anywhere near you. You can go through all your pictures, you can go through all your videos, your messages directly on this right here. Heck, there's even recordings. How insane is that? So all of this comes with Fonemonitor. Go ahead and check them out in the link below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. So leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.